refunds watchdog.
We're not talking about recyclables. We're talking raw garbage.
Investigating your concerns.
How do you even know what we're...
He won't back down.
Try to be fair to you. I don't want to... I'm trying to be fair to you too, Mr. Monday.
Trying to remember how we start these overtime shows. We couldn't remember, so someone suggested we play a Carl Monday clip, and there's your Carl Monday clip.
There's news to be told. We're going to tell it. But who better to pay tribute to than Carl Monday?
I mean, Carl's obviously out fucking right now, so he couldn't be in studio with us. But
I have read that he fucks.
I've heard that somewhere in my song.
So he's probably out banging it.
I hope he listens someday.
Wouldn't that be great? Oh, either an endorsement or just telling us to fuck off would be so awesome.
You guys are a couple of assholes.
He's going to come knock on our doors and yell at us.
That'd be awesome. Fucking three of us marking out when he walks in. He wouldn't know what to do.
He's got his trench coat on.
Yeah. Well, there's updates to talk about, so here we are, right?
Yeah.
Necro Overtime.
Necro Overtime. Necro Overtime. That's
Necro
good.
Overtime. Overtime. Yeah. So here we are. I don't know, Dave. You found these stories this time. You got some good ones.
Yeah, a couple of interesting ones. I found them interesting.
What we usually do? Ian gives us the little quick backstory.
Yeah, a little backstory, and then we'll go through the update, and then we'll discuss it.
All right, what do we got first?
First up, I got an update on a Chupacabra story.
Here we go.
Chupacabra.
This one's a little wild.
Chupacabra is a heavy hitter of the cryptid world.
There's a lot of evidence to point to that they're real.
It's an interesting cryptid because there's two versions of it. Remember when we did the episode, we talked about the original, the Puerto Rican version,
right.
which is more like a lizard, reptilian type thing, like 2-3 feet tall, it can stand up or it can hop like a kangaroo. And the interesting thing about that one was that it seemed to be linked back to the movie Species from 1995. Remember?
I do remember that movie.
But it was a very big deal in that area of Puerto Rico.
When people started seeing it.
People started seeing.
It's an interesting tidbit to that story.
Yeah. But then there's the Texas version of the Chupacabra, which is more like a hyena-looking thing, kind of mangy coyote.
Mangy coyote.
And that's kind of what today's story looks more like. There's drone footage or video, still photos of this one.
So this is from the Daily Mail. Mythical blood-sucking Chupacabra spotted running through a Bolivian field after killing up to 75 chickens, ducks, and turkeys in a 25-mile radius in Guatemala. I don't know how it's a Bolivian field in Guatemala.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm not sure that's the greatest headline I've ever read.
I was going to be an idiot if I asked that question.
I think it was.
Does Bolivia own?
I think it killed all these animals in Guatemala, and then they spotted it like running in Bolivia. Yeah, it's confusing when you first read that, though. The legendary blood-sucking creature known as the Chupacabra was reportedly spotted in the western Bolivian city of Oro. The mythical two-legged beast is said to have been picked up by a drone earlier this month after cows, llamas, and alpacas were found dead with most of their blood drained out. So two-legged does not point towards the coyote.
It would
mangy coyote scenario, right?
No, I would point more towards the
Puerto Rican one.
But when you see the thing, or at least the quote thing in the the still photos, it's the coyote, dog. I would even argue kangaroo type looking thing.
Well, that's
it's almost
the thing.
like a hybrid of the two.
That's the thing about the Puerto Rican version. A lot of people say it's like a reptile, like a reptilian kangaroo. It's got bigger legs or longer legs, like and smaller arms.
It's strange, local filmmaker Carla Flores told Telemundo. It looks like a dog, but it has a hump towards the back. Looking at the images, it has the same positioning that a chupacabra has. The creature is a modern myth of the Americas with large fangs and bright red eyes. Its sighting has been reported in Puerto Rico, Central and South America, Mexico, and the southwestern United States. It has been said to suck the blood out of other creatures and was first spotted in Puerto Rico in the 1990s. Shortly after Species came out, right?
Species came out in 95.
I thought there was a picture of Ian here on the ad.
damn.
Quit. Like, how are you on my phone? We don't know if it's the Chupacabra or not, Lucio Portugal told the network. Portugal, a government official in the town of Canlapada, said the dead animals had their blood sucked out from the neck down to the stomach. On one occasion, the creature is said to have used its tongue to remove an animal's organs. The Chupacabra was blamed for killing a flock of chickens, turkeys, and ducks at a property in the southern Guatemala municipality of Chimaltenango Sunday. Video footage showed the livestock spread across a backyard as curious residents stood over them while others shockingly touched them and grabbed them ground. Most of the residents believe the Chupacabra attacked the birds from behind to drink their blood before it vanished. We have many opinions because some neighbors say that it could be the Chupacabra, while others say that during the night they have heard what seems to be meowing and have seen the shape of a wolf-like animal at night, a woman said.
That's a twist.
Meowing.
Yeah.
Another woman distanced herself from the overall consensus and called on the police department to conduct an investigation. The truth is not known what kind of animal it is, she said. What we are asking the authorities is to pay a little attention to this situation and to help us identify the animal that is behind all this. Authorities also received reports of a similar incident that left 75 animals dead in the village of Pueblo Viejo on March 24th. In May, residents in the rural town of Leona Vicario, 24 miles west of Cancun, blamed the Chupacabra for the killing of a goat that had its eyes ripped off and blood drained out. There have even been sightings in America of the mythical creature. In May 2019, a creature was spotted on Highway 6 near Houston. In 2002, a zoo captured on video a creature in Amarillo, Texas that sparked an online debate if it was the Chupacabra or not, which I think we talked about in our show.
Yeah.
That is the Chupacabra update.
Those photos they post in that story, and I'm sure we'll post one of them. It almost looks like a cross between like a Chupacabra / like a Jersey Devil type. Because this thing has real kangaroo vibes to it.
I think that's right. It's not easy to see, but yeah.
You could see 2 legs-ish,
right.
And it's like a furry-ish looking thing.
Definitely 2 legs.
It's like a kangaroo hybrid type thing that this looks like. Now, who the fuck knows if that photo is even real? But that's what, they posted.
It's like the videos, all the dead animals in the backyard.
It's crazy that all the Chupacabra cases, that's one thing that's consistent is that they drain the blood of all these animals that they kill.
The one, what did you say, Dave? Sucking the organs out with its tongue?
Tongue, yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's very specific, right?
God damn.
How do they know that?
That's fucking...
Like, if you didn't have video of that.
I know that it's more than likely, a breed of... I think we came down on a breed of wild dog and a coyote and some mange. And
Wasn't there weird stories with, like, Skinwalker Ranch with, like, the cattle mutilation? Like, the way the bodies were left, it, like, just wasn't possible...
They were flat, right?
To like do that. So could this be something more paranormal, extraterrestrial type? Like I would want to know more about that sucking the organs out of them. Like, is that just a drunk saying something and this author or the writer of the story was like, oh, that sounds fucking awesome. I'll put that in my story. Or like, did they see something that made them think like, holy shit, I think that thing used a tongue? Because I would be more likely to believe it was like a paranormal thing as it was some species we haven't discovered yet.
The hunters down in Texas that have killed chupacabras and had like taxidermy done to them, like those, they're scary looking.
Oh, that's right. Almost like feral dog type things. Yeah. Yeah. That thing looks fast and ferocious. I remember we looked at those when we did that show.
Yeah.
Like that's not something you want to see out when you're taking a walk to the parks or on a hike like, fucking white people like to do.
I mean, they're real. The Texas one is real. The Puerto
there's
Rican
something there. Yeah.
That's something. That doesn't look like what's in the photo.
It does not.
Necessarily. I mean, its legs could be up when it's running, but the thing looks a little bushier, a little thicker than that photo.
Something's killing him and something's draining blood, though.
It's
and
crazy.
Could it be paranormal? Maybe it is.
I mean, it could be a person too, I guess, just some sick fuck. But I don't know. Part of me thinks that with stuff like that and with the cryptids, it's more paranormal than it is a species. Because I feel like it's easier for paranormal to hide and for us not to figure it out as opposed to a species. So I don't know.
I like the Texas one better.
You're a fan of that one?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the Texas Chupacabra.
I prefer that over the lizardy reptilian thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Hashtag not my cryptid. Hashtag not my Chupacabra.
You should go to Puerto Rico and just badmouth all their Chupacabra stories.
Oh, man, I'd have so much fun. It'd be a great time. I'd be such a good heel in Puerto Rico. You don't fuck around down there, man. Even with their wrestlers.
Nope.
God, the stories they talk about okay, this is way off track. And some like the wrestlers from back like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, they'd have to go back to the dressing room and like walk under like the crowd. They'd be throwing concrete down at the wrestlers. You'd have to watch your head. They might try to stab you. Isn't that where Bruiser Brody got killed? Yeah, in Puerto Rico. I mean, it wasn't a fan. It was, fucking the talent and the promoter. But yeah, maybe I'll keep my Chupacabra stuff to myself.
That episode of Dark Side of the Ring with Chris Candido, they talk about him going down.
That one.
They talk about him going down to Puerto Rico to wrestle, and they were talking about like getting hit with batteries and shit.
Yeah. All right, good one. What do we got next?
Up next, we have a story about the Raelians.
Good UFO.
Raelianism.
Railder. I never heard of her.
Good UFO religion.
That was the guy that was like a race car magazine writer.
Made his
own
he came
cult.
back as like the green race car driver?
No, that was L. Ron Hubbard.
Oh. I remember nothing of Raelians then.
He had like the afro, big fuzzy hair.
So he was a race car driver, for real race car driver, French guy.
Yeah. And then he had a magazine about race car driving, and it somehow...
I'm looking him up.
Yeah, his magazine went under, and then he's like, fuck it, I'm just going to become a cult leader.
And he had the places in Africa where they loved him, in Africa and Japan. Like, he was all over.
Yeah, the Raelians are a worldwide
Yeah, it was a big
movement.
Okay.
That guy, yeah.
Larry Fine haircut. The Larry haircut from Three Stooges. All right. I remember him. I don't remember anything about this story. Surprise, surprise.
He liked to
Oh,
fuck.
he had the cool UFO too.
That's right.
Yeah. Yup.
He liked to
That's
fuck,
a real
right?
photo. That's not
It's
even
sex. A lot of sex cult stuff.
Did he like fuck like Carl Monday, like fuck, or he just like to fuck around
Well,
and occasionally find out?
they were very pro-sex.
That's a ridiculous looking human being.
That's going in the post. For sure.
It has to. Can it be you doing that pose though? Resting the hand on the chin.
They're a classic kind of called just pulling things from the Bible. Big on the Elohim from the Hebrew
Yeah.
term Elohim. They'd say that those are gods, aliens.
They didn't really do terrible things, though, right?
No,
For the most part, pretty benign.
Yeah, there's some questionable sexual activities going on, but nothing with minors or anything like that. It was all adult. Everybody was of age. There's some questions about the money, of course, like all those groups.
Sure.
They got their claim to fame with cloning, though. Remember,
The sheep, Dolly.
yes,
That's right.
Remember back in the 90s, everybody was real fired up about cloning. Like that was a big debate. And then Rail rolled in and said that he could clone humans, and everyone's like, "Wait, what?" Like they got on CNN and stuff with their claims of
The kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they claimed they had successfully cloned a human, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?"
I remember. But Dolly was theirs too, right? Dolly the sheep? Or am I thinking of someone else?
I don't know.
I remember Dolly the sheep. That was like the first cloned like animal, right?
Yeah.
Like,
or maybe they're just with the fake cloned kid. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe I'm confusing the stories. Yeah, I remember the fake clone kid.
Yeah, no, they claimed to have cloned a baby,
All right.
which did not
maybe
happen.
named Dolly.
Yeah. Well, Dolly the sheep was legitimate though. This was all. made
that
up.
was
so
legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this was legit. They probably didn't have anything to do with that.
It's funny listening to old Coast to Coast around that time with people debating the
I bet
cloning
Art
stuff.
Bell loved that shit.
Yeah, yeah, he would get reeling then on the cloning.
Did he moderate debates with people over the?
No, he would just like read news stories about like the.
Of course he would. He's good.
Well,
So they have a history of good press. Tell us, Dave.
Well, so the Raelians are celebrating Swastika Rehabilitation Day, seeking to increase awareness about the swastika's ancient meaning.
Their logo's questionable. Like,
Yeah. That's not even questionable. That's not good. That's
Yeah. Well, that's part of where the story comes from. So Swastika Rehabilitation Day was held on June 24th in Las Vegas.
never heard of it.
Sponsored by the International Raelian Movement and Pro Swastika Alliance. This event is an opportunity for Raelians around the world to continue to promote the true meaning and origin of the swastika by informing people about its peaceful and ancient meaning. According to Martin Haytu, international leader of Swastika Rehabilitation Day, the swastika has marked humanity for millennia and is revered by billions of people around the world. And even though Westerners still associate it with Hitler and Nazi crimes, the public is increasingly aware of the sacred meaning of its ancient symbol.
Oh, are they?
Thanks to the swastika rehabilitation campaign that have taken place all over the world for the past decade.
like I get it. I know that it's Hitler did not create the swastika,
Right.
but it's just an argument you can't make.
You
It's
can't
done.
win.
And like,
Yeah.
why? Why would you want to?
It's over.
It's not
Given-
coming back from that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like,
You took it. That's it.
Find a better worthy cause. There's people starving all over the world. Go focus on that. Not a fucking symbol that you think needs to be restored to its previous glory. Like what? It's so fucking weird.
You're not going to win this one.
Yeah. Not at all.
Never.
And you shouldn't. Like what that symbol has stood for. Like why does it need to be rehabilitated?
Think of something else.
Yeah. In this case, I'm for capital punishment of that logo.
Wow.
Of that logo. Let's just let that logo go. It's a
What?
let's let that logo go. I'm okay with that. I'll sign off on it.
The swastika has long been cherished by Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, and Raelians alike as a religious symbol, said Hetu. And to cast aspersion on this religious symbol and trying to ban it would be tantamount to banning a religion. It would be an affront to the members of that religion and clearly a violation of religious freedom, he added. While Raelians are outraged by the crimes against humanity committed by the Nazis, they also adamantly believe that their annual swastika rehabilitation campaign is a great way to help restore the symbol's peaceful original meaning. It's unfortunate that Hitler besmirched such a revered symbol that has existed for thousands of years, and even though we cannot change the past, our worldwide education campaigns have gained momentum over the years and resulted in promising, positive outcomes, he continued. According to Raelians before the Nazi era, the swastika had only positive meanings of good fortune and well-being all around the world, including in Israel, where it is displayed in old synagogues. And to continue to affiliate it with Hitler is counterproductive and makes it all the more difficult to acknowledge the fact that symbols do not kill people, only people do.
I can't wait till they have Confederacy flag rehabilitation day. That's going to be a fun time for all of us.
Education is the solution, not casting aspersion on the symbol or trying to ban it outright, he concluded. That's what Swastika Rehabilitation Day is all about.
I don't disagree with the education part of it. I get that. That's fine. I don't understand the passionate drive to push this, of all things. There's a lot of other causes out there maybe you can focus on than a symbol that was used to kill millions of people.
Yeah, you can't come back.
I also don't like the argument of I can say anything I want, and if it's my religion, well, then you have to accept that because it's protected. It's my religion.
Well,
like that's just in this case, that's just a chicken shit way to get kind of out of this thing or to make yourself feel better about what you're doing. Just really weird.
Yeah. Rael had to have known when he drew up that logo. Like, he just took the Star of David and a swastika and mashed them up. Like, he had he had to have known that there was going to be backlash on that logo. He's not that stupid.
Did they have, other than this, it used to mean something good and promising, did they have a legit reason for this? Like, it didn't seem like there was nothing that was said. Like, what is their...
Just to get their name in the news,
Exactly.
I think.
That's my point. Like, this is not for anything other than just to be pieces of shit.
Oh, yeah, just publicity.
Yeah, like
So
they
really
didn't give an actual argument as to
No.
why. Oh, it used to mean so. Okay, great. But then it didn't, and it didn't very much so.
And it's not coming back.
It's
It's been
not coming
tarnished.
back.
Then it's, sorry they co-opted it, but
let it go.
that's the breaks, kid.
Yeah, let it go.
You're not getting it back.
Right.
Face facts, pal.
There's no way that symbol could ever come back.
No,
Like,
it's just silly.
it's just a complete waste of time. Whatever.
In fact,
they're
I'm
doing.
mad you wasted my time making me read this story, idiot. Swastika Rehabilitation Day.
He's like, how dare you make me pick this for our Necro Overtime? God damn it. We covers you now. I got to bring this shit up.
What an asshole.
It is interesting though to see whenever we get to the Nazis and the occult, how the swastika just kind of goes down the line until it gets to Hitler.
I think that'll be interesting because I didn't know a lot of this history of the swastika until I read this article. And
Madame Blavatsky was a big fan of the swastika. It's all over her stuff before it got crazy.
right.
Yeah,
So
it's interesting.
That would be cool to kind of research.
But yeah, it's over.
But I'm certainly not going to be pro rehabilitation.
No,
Let it go.
yeah, it's over.
Draw a new design.
Mike,
Very simple.
Yeah, he could really just draw a new logo for his.
that's it.
Call.
And we're done with it.
I went home drunk one night and drew a picture and became a best-selling t-shirt. It's not fucking hard. Just go do something.
Mike, will you commit that when the time comes for your 500th episode tattoo, that if the Raelians have been successful in rehabilitating the swastika, that you'll get a swastika tramp stamp for your 500th tattoo?
I would not even be open-minded to that. I would be so close-minded about all of that. Nope.
All right. Just asking.
I just want to pop that balloon right now.
I wonder what their goal is with the rehabilitation, to get it signed into acknowledged somehow.
What does that mean? What's that concept mean?
What's the end game?
5% of people
But that's what I mean.
It's not so bad.
They didn't say anything. They were just looking to grab
Yeah, it's just
headlines.
nonsense.
I don't disagree with the education part. That's fine. Educate people on what it used to mean.
Sure.
But we're not going to start celebrating it.
We're not going to wear it on T-shirts and stuff.
It is going to be a symbol of evil for as long as this planet exists. That is going to be a symbol of evil.
Yeah. You're not going to read in 10 years. A new Quinnipiac poll stated that 64% of people now believe the swastika has been properly rehabilitated.
Well, Dave. Any hoodles.
So that's what's going on in Vegas a couple days ago. Rehabbing the old swastika.
Yeah, okay.
Trying to bring it back.
It's probably real weird to see them talking to people on the street about that because you see them with swastikas. What's going on over there?
Did they do a march, a swastika march in down Vegas at Las Vegas Boulevard?
If you see them waving a flag or have it on a shirt, you're not going up to them. You're like, we're gonna cross the street. Hey, cross the street over here. No, good, go. I'll tell you later. Just go. You see those motherfuckers over there? What are they doing?
Oh, they're just rehabbing the swastika, Mike.
Right.
Don't cast aspersions on the swastika.
All right, what else we got? We got one more.
Got a Scientology update this evening.
Uh-oh.
I don't think we need to recap into Scientology. Everyone knows what that nonsense is.
Clearwater Beach, Tom Cruise.
Danny Masterson, rapist, convicted.
Yes, he did. We didn't talk about that. Did we talk about that on the show?
When
we did that one?
I don't even think those allegations were there yet, were they?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Essentially, though, we felt like Danny Masterson, who was on that 70s show. I don't forget what his name was on that, but he was on that 70s show, the dude with the little puffy afro. Mm-hmm. Is a Scientologist and was accused of rape. And then there was the trial was thrown out, or there was a mistrial,
I think.
And we were all but I mean, off air, we were like, yo, Scientology for sure got involved with that. And he had a new trial and was convicted.
They threw a lot of money at his defense, too.
Yeah.
That's weird. Why don't you audit him before he puts his penis where he's not supposed to? How about that, Scientology?
You mean audit his cock?
Audit his cock.
That was a quote from the episode.
So the update here is that the LAPD has closed Shelly Miscavige's missing person case after a woman claims she was the Scientology leader's wife, despite the fact that they had mismatched fingerprints and footage of their rendezvous was mysteriously scrambled.
So welcome
That's weird,
to
right?
Shit on LAPD week for Necronomipod. But this is pretty wild. This is fucked up. They're like, okay, we take your word for it.
It's very odd.
Case closed.
So the LAPD closed their missing persons case for Shelly Miscavige in 2013 after meeting with a woman who claimed to be the Scientology leader's missing wife without properly verifying her identity, according to a new report. So it was 10 years ago. Shelly has not been seen since her father's funeral in 2007. In 2013, she was reported missing by Leah Remini, an actress who spent 35 years in the church before quitting. So Shelly Miscavige is David Miscavige's wife, the leader of Scientology.
I forgot what a douche he looked like, too.
Yeah, he's the heir to the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Very little short guy.
Yeah.
He reportedly beat up Tom Cruise a couple times.
Which is insane, right?
Okay.
Yeah, he like smack around Tom Cruise.
Another little guy.
But I feel like Tom Cruise could kick his ass, though.
You would think.
Yeah.
He's fucking Mission Impossible.
But
Ethan
not
Hunt.
if this guy's above you in the chain of command.
It
You just
sounded
take
like Tom Cruise like cowered to it, like he didn't fight back.
Isn't that crazy?
it. So if Dana White can book Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg, can I not book, was it David? What's his name?
David Miscavige.
David Miscavige and Keith Raniere to a fight?
Well, David's missing too now. We're going to find
Well, we'll
later
find.
in the
I'll
article.
find him. I'll find him.
Track him down. For
Carl
it.
Monday's on it. And I want that to be a death match, but they both die.
Okay.
It's not like a loser gets to leave. Like in the end, like, oh, Chupacabra comes in and gets the winner. That's what'll happen. You know how many pay-per-views I'd sell?
I'm a big Tom Cruise fan. I don't want him to die.
I didn't say Tom Cruise.
But you said death match.
David Miscavige and Keith Raniere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I wanted them going at it. No, I don't want Tom Cruise in that.
heard you
no,
wrong.
I want to pull him out of there. I like Tom Cruise
All right.
too.
I like Tom Cruise.
Come on,
movies.
Days of Thunder? Are you kidding me? Guy put NASCAR on the map, at least for the non-NASCAR people.
Well,
And then it was followed up by Will Ferrell in Days of Thunder for Talladega Nights.
according to reporter Yashar Ali, the LAPD met with a woman who claimed she was Shelly at a coffee shop after Leah filed her report. The woman was accompanied by Jeffrey Riffer, a long-serving Scientology lawyer. Ali, citing 11 unnamed sources who were too afraid to speak out, reports that detectives took the woman's fingerprints, but they were too faint to make a positive match. When cops requested surveillance footage of the rendezvous from the coffee shop where it took place, the tape had been scrambled to make all investigation impossible. It's odd. Despite those two things, the LAPD closed the case. Shelly remains missing 16 years after she was last seen. Her husband, David, is also now missing. He's the subject of multiple lawsuits from former Scientologists, but he has never been physically reached to be served with any paperwork. According to Ali's report, the LAPD detectives met with the woman claiming to be Shelly on August 8th, 2013, just after 5 p.m. Remini, who met Shelly as a child on board one of the church's Sea Org boats, if you remember those, had become increasingly worried about her whereabouts and reported her missing 3 days earlier on August 5th. The meetup at the highway side coffee shop was brief, according to the report. Detectives took the woman's ID and fingerprints, which were sent to a lab for processing. Days later, technicians ruled the prints were not a match because the sample given by the woman was not thorough enough. Ali cites a police source who questioned whether the woman might have been trained to give an incomplete fingerprint. Instead of seeking a second set of prints, the case was closed and the cops put out a press release calling Remini's report that Shelly was missing unfounded. Days later, the same detectives contacted the coffee shop asking for surveillance footage. When the tape was turned over, footage was scrambled. Now, it's unclear whether anyone other than Remini is actively looking for Shelly. The LAPD declined comment. Representatives for the Church of Scientology did not respond to inquiries, nor did Riffer, the attorney who allegedly accompanied the woman to the 2013 police rendezvous. In a tweet, Remini retweeted, "For 10 years, the LAPD and Scientology have tried to paint me as some paranoid conspiracy theorist with a vendetta. This news is a relief, but it also angers me. I'm furious with the cover-up and that Scientology has gotten away with this. This information only makes me want to fight for my friend even more. Thank you, Yasher, for caring about Shelly. Where is Shelly?" It's very strange. She hasn't been seen in a long time.
16 years.
That's a long time.
Did he disappear at the same time? I don't remember.
No, his was just recently, but
So it was after our series?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's avoiding a subpoena.
Yeah, he's like still alive and stuff. He just went into hiding.
Yeah.
Do you think she's dead?
I think so.
Really?
What would she be doing? Are they holding her in like a cell or something?
Really strange.
I know that there's that little kind of like a compound thing. I believe it's in California where people think that she's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a really small, it almost looks like a fucking county jail type thing. I remember a documentary Louis Theroux did where he was outside there and they pulled up. They're like, "You got to get off the property." He's like, "Is Shelly Miscavige?" And they kept asking him. They're like, "Motherfucker, you got to go."
We should send Carl with him next time. Tag team.
He'll get in
both
there.
of them. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're either holding her in some type of a jail situation where she's dead.
Why won't anyone do anything?
I don't know. It's very, very strange. Or maybe he fucking killed her and
Maybe.
they've just covered it up.
Maybe so.
By all accounts, he's a violent guy.
A little short piece of shit, too. Like, put him in a room with anybody and you just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, him and Keith. I feel like you could like Three Stooges and just like smack their heads together.
And Keith will have his knee pads on now from volleyball.
Those are the updates.
The LAPD whole part of it, too, we didn't even really get into much, but they were just like, all right, we'll take your word for it. You're her. Case
Makes
closed.
you wonder if somebody got some money to do that.
So in that
This
story,
is very unusual.
the LAPD met with her. And then it was a coffee shop. Mm-hmm. The LAPD went back to ask for the footage of their own meeting.
So what I got out of that is the fingerprints weren't good enough. They only agreed to meet one time. And they're like, all right, if we can't verify with the fingerprints, let's go back and get footage. And maybe we can make like a optical verification that was actually her that we met with.
And then coffee shop was like, "Muscusi, lost."
So they gave it back to the coffee shop for their records.
Well, I don't think they took it initially.
Oh, I thought
And
they
then
took
they went
it.
back after the fingerprints didn't work and were like, "Hey, can we get the surveillance?" And the coffee shop's like, "Okay, but
There you
it's
go,
fucked up."
scramble.
And they watch it and they're like, "Oh, this is even usable."
And then they closed the case,
Which I also,
which
maybe the coffee shop was just, it was bullshit surveillance. Like, I've worked at places where they had surveillance, but it was like, it was just a live feed. It didn't record anything.
I took it as the coffee shop like handed over the tape to them, and the LAPD was like, "Oh, it's magically just fucked up at that one point in the video."
that could be
It could be that too. Yeah.
It could be either way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
But then they closed the case.
yeah.
Like if they
Either
felt
way, they were just like, dead end, closed.
Yeah, like why didn't they go back and with a warrant and say we need to
But Dave,
something?
she said she was her. What else do you need? Case closed.
Do we think it was actually her? That takes some balls to impersonate her and go give your fingerprints to the LAPD.
But you
if
had
it's not her.
the lawyer sitting next to you, right? Like,
Yeah. Like
I feel
I'm saying, if that was not
Scientology,
her,
though, but if you're one of the Scientology little drones or whatever their little people are, and they tell you to do it, of course you're going to do it, right? Like, otherwise you're going to get thrown in one of those California jailhouses or whatever.
yeah, I just mean it's a bold move for Scientology. If that wasn't her,
sure,
and if they
sure.
got real prints and matched them, or like it's not her, then that's that's enough evidence to get a warrant to go actually look for, right?
Yeah.
If their plan backfired,
But they probably also just feel untouchable, too.
clearly.
They kind of are to this point.
Supposedly she's still a Sea Org member, and that's what she's up to, just living a private life. It would be real easy to just for her to even do a video online and be like, I'm here.
Put it to rest.
Yeah, 16 years. That's a long time to keep this going.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's possible, but Seems unlikely.
She was like royalty from the beginning in Scientology. She was one of L. Ron's helpers on the Sea Org when he was sailing around avoiding taxes and stuff.
Did he pair them?
I don't know if I don't think so. Yeah. But she was remember he had those little girls that would all like assist him, the 12-year-olds and stuff. Yeah, she was one of those.
Weirdo.
I miss having DirecTV when I can watch that Scientology channel.
I bet.
And just be like, what? Like, this is insane. It's just a 24/7 infomercial for L. Ron Hubbard's books and all this bullshit. And, like, you can watch it for an hour. They will never mention the word. They won't say the word Scientology one time.
Oh, no.
It's just, that's how they get you.
Dianetics.
Yeah.
Get audited. Get your cock audited.
Remember we had to cut that outline down? I think it was like part 3 when we were getting into the beliefs. We stopped halfway through recording.
It was
a
lot.
We're like, we need to chop this up. It was too much.
You just get lost. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Yeah, you get back to where he says that we all came from clams. Like, that's where we evolved from. It's like, wait, how did we get here?
You might think he was a scientist, but no. he was not.
Fuck wasn't. Can't wait for L. Ron Hubbard Rehabilitation Day. Bring him back to glory.
Remember when I interviewed Tony Ortega?
Yeah, that was cool.
That's failing upwards. There was no reason for us to be able to interview him at that point.
Maybe we could interview
I forgot all
Leah
about
Remini at some point.
That'd be cool.
I have a lot of questions about King of Queens.
I'm a big fan of hers.
I like her too. I like that King of Queens show too.
It was funny.
Those reruns are still on every now and then. I put that on. It's funny. Kevin James, big. I think he's a jiu-jitsu guy or MMA training guy.
Yeah,
I think he's big in the UFC and went to high school with Mick Foley. Oh. Same wrestling team.
Really?
Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. King of Queens, good show. Leah Remini. I used to have a big crush on her.
Yeah, she's very attractive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll contact A&E and get an interview with her.
Call us.
Yeah. We'll have Carl Monday on behalf of us because he's the face of this show at this point. Really, so. Who better? So. Okay, good stuff.
Yep, that's the update for today.
Everyone's up to date on all things Necronomipod. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other.